Grasp the bar with a closed pronated grip. Grip should be slightly wider than shoulder width. Step under the bar and position the feet hip-width apart and parallel to each other. Move up to the bar to place it on top of the anterior deltoids and clavicles. Extend the hips and knees to lift the bar off the supports. Step back away from the supports and stand in the middle of the lifting platform. Position the feet hip-width to shoulder-width apart and even with each other with the toes pointed slightly outward. Flex the hips and knees at a controlled speed to move the bar in a straight path downward. Continue the dip to a depth not to exceed a quarter squat. Keep the feet flat on the floor, the torso erect, and the elbows underneath or slightly ahead of the bar. Immediately upon reaching the lowest position of the dip, reverse the movement by forcefully and quickly extending the hips, knees, and ankles, and then the elbows to move the bar overhead. Muscles involved are gluteus maximus, semimembranosus, semitendinosus, biceps femoris, vastus lateralis, intermedius, medialis, rectus femoris, gastrocs, deltoids, and triceps. With two dumbbells, use a closed pronated grip. When using dumbbells, the spotter assists by spotting the athlete's forearms near the wrists instead of the dumbbells. Starting position, the spotter. Stand erect behind the bench with the feet shoulder-width apart and the knees slightly flexed. Starting position, athlete. Sit down on a vertical shoulder press bench and lean back to place the body in the 5-point body contact position. Grasp the bar with a closed pronated grip. Grip should be slightly wider than shoulder width. Downward movement phase, the athlete. Allow the elbows to slowly flex to lower the bar. Keep the wrists stiff and the forearms parallel to each other. Extend the neck slightly to allow the dumbbells to pass by the face as it is lowered to touch the clavicles and anterior deltoids. Maintain the 5-point body contact position. Downward movement phase, the spotter. Keep the hands in the alternated grip position, close to but not touching the dumbbells as it descends. Keep the knees slightly flexed and the back neutral when following the dumbbells. Upward movement phase, the athlete. Push the dumbbells upward until the elbows are fully extended. Extend the neck slightly to allow the dumbbells to pass by the face as it is raised. Keep the wrists stiff and the forearms parallel to each other. Maintain the 5-point body contact position. Do not arch the back or rise off the seat. Upward movement phase, spotter. Keep the hands in the alternated grip position close to but not touching the bar as it ascends. Slightly extend the knees, hips, and torso and keep the back neutral when following the dumbbells. Major muscles involved: anterior and medial deltoids and the triceps brachii. Plank. Starting position. Kneel in a prone position on the floor. The feet should be hip-width apart or slightly closer with the palms of the hands flat on the floor, shoulder-width apart and the elbows pointing backward. Drop the elbows to the floor and position them directly under the shoulders. Move the feet back one at a time to allow the hips and knees to extend so the abdomen and the front of the hips and legs rest on the floor. Elevate the hips so the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and head are in a straight line. Isometrically hold the torso in a rigid position with the elbows underneath the shoulders. The major muscles involved are rectus abdominis, internal obliques, external obliques, and erector spinae.